So we're going to start out with this lemongrass. All right. The lemongrass is a very tall growth and grow this big. Okay, but as far as container goes, I want to look at something more than this the rest of the season. Okay. So I'm going to actually introduce some kind of color element into it. So I'm going to use the Gerber. Okay. The Gerber can be changed out later in the season if you want, but for the majority of it, I don't want to be changing stuff out too much. Okay. So I have my color element.
I have a question.
Okay.
Does it always flower?
The Gerbers are going to go ahead and not flower as much in the summer. Now you wonder, how am I going to take care of this after I planted it?
Exactly.
Number one, you're going to plant it, or you're going to put it in a spot that's in full sun, which is 5 hours of direct sunlight in a day. But if you want to do the one-time fertilizing, it would be something like this. And if you want to do some fertilizing with an organic source, such as this beet fertilizer, which you can put it in water, and then you actually water the plants like you would normally.
Yeah.
Okay? That will also work, but you're going to need to do that on a little more regular basis.
Okay.
There are other things that we could put in this container. If we decided, for example, that you didn't want this grass. No. We would pull this out, and what if we put this tomato plant in here?
Can you put that into
Absolutely.
all this?
Absolutely. The tomato's going to grow up. This is going to stay at its height. This is basically going to be roundy. What if we used an oregano that would actually flow over the edges? You see? See, look at this. We need a little mozzarella base. That's right. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, because these tomatoes are going to grow taller, we're going to stick 3 sticks in here, and then you're going to train it up. And
Trains it.
while you're at it, why not go ahead and paint those your favorite color? Blue. Another one of these. Well, I just talked to someone else's favorite color was blue. Okay, well anyway.
How do you keep the squirrels eating your tomatoes?
The way that I would keep the squirrels out is I would go ahead during the time when you're not there. I was talking about the sticks here. I would do a stick here, a stick here, a stick here, and I would put that. There's some netting that you can use that will allow the light through, but won't let the squirrel through. Okay, and that's what I would use. You can actually break these off, and you can stick that in a little potting soil, and it will send a root right here, and it will make babies.
You don't have to soak it in water.
No, you don't.
Root it?
No, if you soak these in water, it's going to rot. Yeah, make
Really?
babies. Okay? If you water this on a regular basis, which is like once a week,
Okay.
you put some fertilizer in it, and you actually use, like you cut the herbs here and there,
Yeah.
and you keep the dead heads off. That's all this takes.